Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I just filled up at Shell, so I figured I'd make a quick video because I've been OTT tuned now, or whatever, OTT tuned by, if you don't know, Overland Tailor Tuning for now I think almost 20,000 miles. I started off at mild medium, and now I have a medium spicy. I got that changed like probably about a couple thousand miles later just because I wanted a little bit more sensitivity. If you don't know, there's plenty of videos that kind of break down what the tune is, but you know, essentially you get much better throttle response. It does kind of bring in the torque if you're looking for horsepower and torque. You get more torque down low. You get a little bit more horsepower throughout the curve. But generally, it's a lot of the drivability, the transmission tuning, and just overall, like, I mean, it's a 10 out of 10 how it changes the truck in terms of driving, in my opinion. And you can go read online in various Facebook groups and various YouTubers that have done reviews. It's a great upgrade on this platform. They have it on Tacomas, everything. But I'm going to specifically talk about the differences I've noticed if you run 87 or 93. If you look on the I believe their website, I think their dyno graphs are rated on a 93 run. And since I've primarily mostly ran 87 octane in this, I have a pretty good baseline. And I will say anecdotally or objectively that when you run 93 on this, once it adjusts, it is noticeably different than just your base 87 tune. Like in the summer months especially, you'll notice it if you're in a hot state. I guess I'm in Michigan and today it's 77. It was 86 earlier, but you'll notice that the truck itself doesn't pull as much timing down low. If you're really in tune with your car or your truck, you can kind of notice those things, because 87, especially right now, it's probably pretty down watered down ethanol in my opinion. But you can notice it with 93. It's a lot, like, it's even more snappier down low, and it's just smoother throughout. Me personally, I mean, it's already smooth on 87, but it's just noticeably more smoother, if that makes sense. Acceleration, I haven't really timed it. I mean, anecdotally, it does feel better. I've posted tons of 0 to 60 videos in this truck, or 0 to 85, 0 to 90, or whatever. I think I clocked this thing in right around 6.5 seconds, which is pretty good considering this truck's probably close to somewhere right around 5,800, 6,000 pounds. I guess I could go to my local landscaping place like I did back when I had my Corvette and weigh it. But that's pretty good for basically a truck with, you know, a tune on it. And I mean, of course, a sport exhaust, which that's debatable if that adds any power. The sound is phenomenal, and I love the fact that it has no drone. But yeah, if you guys are wondering, you know, if running 93 versus 87 is different if you're tuned, I will be the one to say that yes, it is noticeable. Whether it's worth it to you in terms of the extra cost, I don't know, but I will say overall the truck is a lot smoother. The idle quality is better. You don't feel any, you know, pulling of timing, and like I said, anecdotally, acceleration does feel faster down low and up top. I mean, you got to keep in mind you're still moving a heavy truck, basically a refrigerator through the through the air. But yeah, definitely recommend the tune. Like I said, I'm coming up on almost 20,000 miles being tuned, and it's been probably one of the best. I have people asking, you know, what's the best modification, you know, that you've spent money on. For $500, that's what I paid. It's the best bang for your buck for these trucks. And then, you know, maybe I'll make another video about like kind of my top 3 or 4 or 5 different mods, you know, because I mean, you can go into suspension, you can go to, like I said, this tune. There's a lot of things. But yeah, OTT, definitely worth it. 93 definitely makes a difference over your standard 87, especially if you live in a hot state. Take care and have a good week, guys.